if you're the upholder of peace, if that's your job, shooting this man is not the way to peace. They shot him just because he didn't follow the one direction they gave him, which was to put the gun down. He didn't have a gun in his hand.
Right.
He gets out of the car and he walks backwards, probably thinking, because if you walk backwards, it's kind of hard to attack somebody.
Yeah, but none of the cops were behind him. They were all in front of him.
No, they are behind him. You got the pickup truck right there.
Okay. But, I mean, he's walking back, but that officer has already gotten out of the car and moved over behind the pickup truck. So there are no cops behind him. The only person behind him is his wife. And he's walking back towards her with his hands down. Like, no.
All the more reason they shouldn't have shot him.
I don't know. Straight up, I'll cut this out. Have you? Yeah, you slammed one out? I thought I was weird. All right, good to know. Welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. Joe, you were just saying, first of all, congratulations. 100 wins for the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's been a century.
You've killed the division. The Cardinals, I think, are 2 games back out of the wild card. You're not going to have to worry about us.
Mm-hmm.
Just the other night, you guys did a little video montage for David Ross, who has been one of my favorite catchers for a very long time.
Did you watch that game? Or
I didn't see the montage. It was a Cardinals game. I didn't see the montage, but when Joe Madden went out and gave him a curtain call his last game at Wrigley Field, and he took... Did you see his body language? Like, he walked out to the mound thinking that John Lester was going to get pulled.
Yeah.
And Joe's like, no, man, this is for you. And he was like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And then everybody, like, hugged him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I got goosies, man. Like, your manager, I swear to God, I would trade my entire team for him.
Isn't he amazing?
Joe Madden is just so in tune with
it's so weird
being
because
a good person.
He's not He's not your classic baseball guy where you're like, oh, he's the most brilliant manager in the world. But he takes risks. He does things that are just weird and just out of the book. Like, he's making up his own rules.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, as a human being, he's like, people come first. We're going to treat people the way... We're going to set an example for the rest of the world.
Even if you guys only won 30 games this year, he would still done that.
Oh, yeah.
He would have still done that.
Yeah, definitely.
And just the fact that he has a manager... And my manager... I'm watching it, and Yadier Molina is on deck.
Yeah, and he's applauding.
And he's clapping.
Right.
And then they cut to my manager, and he's just stoic Mike Matheny.
Well, I mean, he's got his whole fucking season on the line. That's all he can think about.
Fuck you, Mike. Fucking give him a round of applause. I mean, David Ross has been an elite catcher.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe he did
for about 2 minutes.
Maybe he did the first,
and then he quit.
Second, and now he's like, all right, let's go.
Let's get back to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a piece of shit.
Well, he's a scary dude. Like, he's one of those guys where, like, fuck, if that was like my friend's dad. Like, I've had those friends where you go over to their house and their dad's just like that guy. Like, hey, where you going? Like, oh fuck, your dad is scary as shit.
And you know what? I mean, the weirdest thing with like when Mike Matheny was okay. Just a little background on the Cardinals. I'm sure I've already told you this, but I became a Cardinals fan because Will Clark was traded to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Like, fuck if I know what year. That's a good question to ask Siri. But as soon as he got traded to the Cardinals, that meant that I got to watch Will Clark again. So I was like, fuck it, I'm with the Cardinals. And I watched Will Clark, and Will Clark was teammates with Mike Matheny back then. Mike Matheny was a catcher. And I always loved Mike Matheny. I thought he had good jawline. He had good hair. He was just a good-looking...
He was like a man. When you saw him, you're like, fuck, that's like... Look up man in a dictionary. That's it.
Right. But now that when he got hired, I was like, yeah. Well, he doesn't have any manager experience. I don't care.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's gonna get this team done.
He's gonna get this done. Get her done. So I was okay with it. But the years and years that have gone on with him at the helm, it's just like I look across the dugouts and I see Joe Madden, who is so gray and peppered that he doesn't even. I mean, he looks like he's, a couple years away from retirement.
Well, yeah, and he's out riding his bike around Chicago,
and
his,
doing
his bicycle.
all of this awesome shit for his team. Like, I mean, the same stuff that he did in Tampa.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's doing it on a larger stage now, so
Right.
we get to see it more.
So, yeah, they talk about it all the time.
But goddamn, man, the Chicago Cubs, congratulations. This has been a fantastic year for you.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been a great year to watch. But, of course, you know what this means. Best record in baseball means jack shit come October.
The playoffs. Except the fact that you have home field advantage throughout.
And yeah, but
And Wrigley Field is not the place you really want to go play.
no, but it's going to be cold, so the ball's not going to get jacked out. It's not a hitter's ballpark anymore. It's it's going to be a pitcher's ballpark. And luckily, we got the best pitchers in the fucking league.
Yeah, that too.
But
You got the best fucking hitters and the best pitchers.
But history shows the team with the best record hardly ever wins the whole thing, you know?
Well, that's true. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Like that's to be said for teams that are managed by Tony La Russa, Mike Matheny, Bochy for the San Francisco Giants has never had the best record, but he still manages to be there year after year.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to manage the ball club. They let go of Tim Lincecum. Like, that's huge. Like,
Right.
whoa.
How do you do that?
How do you let go of the freak?
He got you guys there so many,
So
many
many
ways.
times. And you tried him out in the bullpen, you're like, fuck it. Let's trade him.
Sorry, buddy, your arm's done.
You're done. And it was a smart decision, which
But
is
that's
why
like a
Bochy
Belichick move, like
right.
you got to know when to fold them. Let's move on.
I almost want to talk football with you, but I know that you're on a time constraint, so let's get to the Chicago stuff. But yeah, Belichick, thank you for that. So Belichick is the Joe Madden of football.
How about this? How's Tom Brady feel? While he's
Nervous?
hanging out in Rome, by the way,
Right.
butt naked with his fucking wife. You see that?
Yeah.
So he's off in Rome,
getting his
chilling,
dick tan.
and his team's getting it done. How's he feeling coming back, being like, "Well, you guys totally need me, right?" And of course, he's going to get played. He's a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But Belichick, he's shown like, no, this is my
need-
show.
Right. I
get it
you.
done.
Right.
You need me more than I need you.
True.
And holy shit, that guy's
Isn't it
smart.
amazing? Like Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's unbelievable.
And then I don't even know the last guy's name is Tony Brisket, I think. And this is my team.
I know, third string.
Third string, and they're both out, and they might play Julian Edelman
It's
as
unbelievable.
quarterback this weekend, and we feel supremely confident.
Is
that we'll get it
Gronk
done.
back yet?
He came back last week, limited
Oh, he
play,
did?
so this
Okay.
week he should probably see the ball a little
Yeah.
bit more. But man, I mean, Patriots. Sorry that you're a Bears fan, man. That's got to be tough.
Oh, they're so bad this
That's
year.
got to be tough.
It's like Sunday comes. Oh, there was a couple times now because they. And who is the genius?
I love how excited you get about Bears football.
Listen to
by
this.
the way.
Who is the genius last year that looked at the schedule and goes, "Here's what we're going to do: Sunday night football, Bears game. Monday night football the very following week, Bears game." Sir, did you look at how bad the Bears are going to be next year?
Have you seen Jay Cutler?
No.
Have you met Jay Cutler?
I mean, the Bears are everyone knew on paper they look like shit. And it's just one of those things, if you're a Bears fan, you're like, oh, you never know.
Outside of Jay Cutler, I can't name you one player on your team.
Well, we still have Jeffrey. Alshon. Yeah.
Alshon.
But,
outside of that, you got rid of Forte.
Zach Miller, tight end.
Nope. Oh, he's from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, he's not an all-star, but he's good.
Well, you guys gave us Bennett,
Oh,
the
yeah.
tight end.
Uh-huh.
That was a nice pickup for the Patriots. Yeah, that's going to be nasty come playoff time. Gronk
Yeah.
and Bennett. Ooh,
Look out.
going to be sexy.
Yeah,
be
Patriots are
sexy
probably
football.
going to kill it again.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. All right, so anyway, back to the Cubs. They're a monumental year. You guys haven't won 100 games since, what, 1939?
It's been like 100 years.
No,
No, it's been a century.
Has it really?
Yeah, that was
It's been over 100 years?
Yeah, it's been 100
I
years
thought I read
since they did 100
Okay.
games.
All right, so monumental season. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. I can name more players off of your team than I can my own.
2 years in a row, Cy Young pitchers. Lester and Arrieta, back-to-back, Cy Young Award.
So you think
Golden Glove.
You think Lester's going to win it this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you also,
Arrieta set the bar for himself.
Arrieta's
too
not going
high
to win it
last
this year. But you have Kyle Hendricks,
No. No.
All right.
No. They'll give it to Matt Scherzer before they give it to Kyle Hendricks.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I mean, that's just...
Best ERA in the fucking National League, though.
I know, but he hasn't pitched as many
He doesn't
innings.
have the winning. He doesn't have all the winning.
You don't have the record. Anyway, so you've got to be stoked. I just saw a commercial today. The American League playoffs start next Tuesday, a week from today.
Yeah.
Playoffs are starting. You're at home. You're going to be in the driver's seat for the entire National League playoffs.
But, that's only one game.
What is?
The home field advantage only gives you one game at home if you go 7 or 5 games.
Well, right, 5 or 7. But you still have home field advantage. You're at home more than you are away. That's a big deal, I think.
Yeah, and I guess. And I don't know. October baseball is so different from September baseball.
True.
It's night and day. Like, it's so weird how, first of all, the weather is going to shift in a heartbeat. Like, today it was 50 degrees when we woke up.
I walked outside. I put on jeans and a long-sleeve shirt.
Sunday, it was fucking 80 degrees, hot as fuck.
Right.
And then today it's 50 degrees. It's cold.
Right.
It's going to happen that fast. And then all the guys are in turtlenecks. Their hands are cold. It's a whole different game. It's not as fun to play when you're cold.
I love it, though. I love it.
I don't know what it's like, October baseball, to watch and care about the team that much.
Well, not since department days.
It's been a long time.
So you went up. You've seen them play, what, 4 times?
4 times this year.
4 times this year, including one spring training.
Right.
And this last time that you went up.
Last time we went up, we go up. Arrieta's pitching.
Lucky son of a
Playing the
bitch.
Brewers. I sit in left field, Wrigley Field. I sit in left bleachers. Got the 7th row.
Okay.
And left bleachers is where you want to sit if you want to have like
If you
people
want to party.
drinking and yelling and
Cussing and
it's all like heckling the players, like the opposing team. I could see why if you're the opposing team
you don't
and you're playing the outfield, no, because it is relentless. So the guy sitting right next to me, directly next to me, he is drunk.
And you're touching his arm every pitch.
Practically.
Your arms are touching.
Because
Right.
we're sitting pretty close.
Right.
So I can tell he's drunk because he's on the phone talking to T-Bone.
Who?
T-Bone.
T-Bone.
Yeah, he's professing his love to T-Bone nonstop. The whole
T-Bone, the rap artist?
I don't know who T-Bone is. I just know his name is T-Bone.
Okay.
It's like, oh, T-Bone. Yo, I love you, man. Come on, man. I love you. Yo, I got you. Yo, boy, you're my boy. I got you. Yeah.
In the middle of a
In
baseball game.
It's the first inning. And I'm sitting there like, this better not go on all fucking day. And he's sitting there and he
This
goes,
love affair between...
and I just hear, this is how the conversation goes. Yo, T-Bone, I love you, man. I love you. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm fucking at the game right now. Yeah. I got my guy. You come up. Yo, T-Bone, I love you, man. I'm going to hook you up. I will hook you up. You just get up here. I'm hooking you up.
With bleacher tickets?
And then he sits there. Uh-huh. Yo, T-Bone, I hope you appreciate this call, man. I fucking love you. T-Bone, I told you I'm going to hook you up. He lives like right down the street. We park. We walk. Yeah, bars. I got you, son.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yo, T-Bone, I love you. That's all I was getting so pissed, I started to look over, and I was about to, like...
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. And then I saw he was this, like, 200-pound Latino guy that had a neck tattoo, and I was like, give T-Bone my love.
Tell him Joe said hi.
Yeah.
Check us out on iTunes.
So we're sitting there, and Braun comes out to left field. The guy,
Sure.
he finally hangs
First
up.
inning.
He finally hangs up the phone, and the guy just starts yelling, screaming at Braun, like, yo, Braun, you fucking cheater! Fuck you, Braun, you fucking cheater!
Wow.
You fucking cheater! Fuck you! Braun!
Wow.
Hey, Braun!
Wow.
Braun, fuck you!
Wow.
And it is like non-stop. Every time there's a lull in any science, fuck you, bro. Hey, Braun! And then, like, 3 people over, there's this lady going, she sounds like a crow. She's like, Braun! Hey, Braun! But she's the worst heckler because she's like, You stink. She goes, not a very good ball player,